Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Shrapnel. We can see him there, and we'll pull him off the side of from here. We're going to let the box, because yes, there's a nice bit of Shrapnel's bug mode there. You got Legacy Evolution and Shrapnel and Transformers and all that stuff there. You got, of course, up here, you have a thing for parents, and hey, look, QR code if you want tech specs. On the side, you have, of course, some robot mode shots. On this side, you have the line-wide artwork. On the back and bottom, you have some who owns this and what's included. And on the back, you have more copyrights and warnings, and of course, product shots and the Evo Fusion. There you go. And of course, he comes with instructions, which are, well, pretty simple because he is not exactly the most difficult figure to transform, to say the least. Anyway, Shrapnel. Yes, he is no longer Shrapnel. He's Shrapnel again. And yes, he is an Insecticon, the second one of the, well, main animation Insecticons. Yeah, you can get in close here. You can see, yeah, he's got a, nice round head, red monovisor thing, silver face. You got his big old bug things, pinchers. Yeah. You got his translucent yellow chest with some silver underneath. You got the Decepticon badge. You got the black, glossy black. This is not open by, even though there's a hinge. Looks like there's a hinge there, but as a fake hinge, this is not open, so not trying to open it. These, but anyway, you got the nice purple, got some gray, you got some more black, and you got some purple and yellow down here. On the back, he cleans up pretty well. It's mostly purple and black. You got a bit of red and silver striping down here and whatnot, but yeah. There you go. That is Shrapnel as a whole. Looking pretty good, in my opinion. Very much, if you're into the animation aesthetic, he's very much a good thing. He comes with a couple accessories. 3 of them, actually. His silver rifle, which, big to his hand, no problem, simple. A little purple tip, and that is blast effect compatible. You also have these purple things, which there's a weird thing that's going on with these guys. There's supposed to actually be 2 different versions. There's actually, well, there's as you see inside here, little tiny thing. I'm not sure how well it can. But yeah, you can see hopefully in there. There's that 2. See, there's 4 variants. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, 1s and 2s are supposed to go together, and 3 and 4s are supposed to go together. I got 2 2s. What does this mean? They look identical, right? Well, there's one small difference. For the bug mode, this back bit right here is supposed to be mirrored, not the same. You can see they're not mirrored. It's the same one. This is such a tiny thing. I never probably would have noticed until someone pointed out. But yeah, this is the thing. So you can check that stamp. It's supposed to be 1 and 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, or 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. If you get like mine, you get 2 of the same number, or like 1 and 3, or 2 and 4. Congratulations, you have 2 identical ones. You might be able to swap with somebody, but this is one of those things that it's such a minor thing that honestly, unless you're this really bothers you for whatever reason, it's not worth worrying about, honestly. It's just it's a weird small thing. I can understand why it happened. They look so identical. I'm not surprised that the factory workers just don't see the differences. It's a small thing. It might bother you, it might not, but it's a thing. So, yeah, it's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. But yeah, you can you can hold these as well in his hand, or peg underneath like that if you want, or you can do the Evo Fusion thing, which is you can, peg one on the bottom of this rifle and then put this in the back of this rifle. It's a very tenuous connection, to say the least. It works, but it's very tenuous. But yeah, you can have your big old rifle thingy, and you can, if I can get this position right. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You can totally drop it, but yeah, you can have him kind of hold it with both hands if you want. It's a thing. I don't really care about that, so I'm never going to do that again, but it's a thing you can do if you want. But anyway, yeah, you can do all that. You can also, store this on the back if you want, like that. Not too difficult. Yeah, it's decent, but nothing amazing, but decent enough. I'm okay with it as is. You can have these stored however you want back here. So you can also put them in the shoulders. You can even put them in the back of the legs, however you want to do that. But anyway, articulation. His head is only on a swivel because, well, yeah, where it is. Swivels left and right, and also mine has a little black mark there's a bit of a chip in the paint right there on the side there, so not ideal. These can wiggle up and down if you want to reposition them. The shoulders can do a full 360. Again, kind of have to get out of the way of those things. You do have outward that far. You have a bicep swivel, elbows. Can tilt a little over 90 degrees. There is no wrist swivel, but you can do the whole that thing. The waist is mine is very snug, but it does swivel through full 360. Hips, you got kick that far, backwards that far. Outward, you have that far. You have a thigh swivel. Knees, you got a little slightly over 90 degrees. Toes, you have ankle tilt, which goes about that far. And toe can go down, not really. It can go up a smidge, but yeah, it's mostly going down. That's mostly for transformation, but it's a thing if you need that for whatever reason. So there you go. That's Shrapnel in his robot mode. I really like how this guy looks, and I'm very much really looking forward to Bombshell. Wonder if they're going to do purple or gray chest. But anyway, comparison. Here he is with his previous, well, this is the Generations version, but they re-released him, I believe, in Titan's Return as well, or something like that. Yeah, this is the original. This is Shrapnel. Remember that. And here he is with the Legacy kick. His kickback. Those two looking that real nice. The purples match, I think, a little bit better than those Legend. Yeah, those are Legends versions. But yeah, that's it. And of course, just because standard, here's Optimus from Earthrise. So there you go. Shrapnel is a pretty darn good robot. Now for transformation, you want to go ahead and remove that. You don't have to remove these from here. If you have them plugged in here, you don't have to remove, but I just do it anyway, just keep things out of the way. But first thing is you'll take the fists and rotate them into the forearms like so, and straighten these out if you have them bent anyway. Take these panels right here and move those in front of the face like that. And then take the waist here and rotate that 180 like that. Take the feet and move them down like so. Open these panels on the front of the shins up like so. You go ahead and take the legs and tab them together like that. And then you can take these, a bunch of hinges in there. You want to take these and bring these back. That's where the legs do not like to stay tabbed together during this whole process sometimes. Yeah, bring these back in like this. Kind of want to bring that back. Get the arms out of the way. Bring these back and make sure to go all the way back like this. Wow, that's a lot of paint scrapage. You get all this back, and this will kind of also from up here will kind of then kind of click over the waist, and that will stay like that. Take the arms, and there's little slots here, and there's tabs on those. Just kind of tab those in like so. Take the pinchers and just move them forward like so. And then take these legs and move those out like that. And then these will become the legs, and again, just take those in. They're supposed to be they're supposed to be mirrored, but on my again they're not. And there you go. There is Shrapnel's bug mode, and yeah, it's for better or for worse, it is basically, this is what makes it pretty clear. This is basically a G1 toy, but with articulation. It's a very boxy, weird beetle-looking thing. He's got little guns there on his pinchers, which again, blast effect compatible right there. All that stuff. There's pretty much not really much of any articulation whatsoever. None, except you can, I guess, do that, and these can fold in, and you can open and close the pinchers. But yeah, there's really not a whole lot going on here. His head, robot mode's head's just right there. They tell you in the instructions to go ahead and take this and put this on the back here, which, that's fine and all. But if you want it more like the original, you kind of peg it in right here, and there you go. I think, this is where the gun was stored on the original toy, and there you go. That's more like his G1 self, and there, it's a pretty good, I guess, if you're looking for G1 accuracy, this is, again, just an articulated G1 figure, pretty much. It transforms very similar to the original. Well, not sure actually, but it looks very similar to the original at the very least. There's that, and there you go. Can't really do much except look, creep out your sister or whatever. But yeah, real quick comparison. Yeah, here he is with the Generations Shrapnel, which looks more bug-like. If this is more your forte, if this is what you want, this is the one you'd probably have to go hunt down. If you want, if you want to look more like a bug, there you go. An actual bug and not a weird robot-y, boxy bug. And here's Kickback. Yeah, you can see, again, very much G1 toy with articulation. And I'm pretty sure Bombshell is going to be the same way. So there you go. That's the thing. So yeah, that's Shrapnel. I rather like it. He's got a really simplistic transformation, which might turn some people off, but he's he's also G1 faithful to a fault. Whether or not this is a good thing, that's up to you. But the bug mode, of course, doesn't do much. It's a box with some bug bits attached to it, vaguely. His robot modes look pretty good, though. He's got a pretty solid articulation. It looks great. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like, it's G1 to a fault, whether you like it or not. And the transformation is pretty simplistic for a deluxe figure, but I like it well enough. It looks good with Kickback. Can't wait for Bombshell. I think this is one of the ones that's going to be retooled into one of the deluxe Insecticons. I can't remember which one now. Probably was it Venom? Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I can never remember the deluxe Insecticons. But anyway, pretty solid toy. More for G1, the G1 enthusiasts than anyone else, and that will be that. If you want a more bug-like, realistic bug mode, somewhat more realistic bug mode, then yeah, go get the Legends class Generations or Titan's Return version of Shrapnel there. Anyway, that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like and comment and subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my cohost.org/Nemesis-Prime and check out my Coffee, my Patreon. And I'll see you next time with another video review.